Hello, now I am going to explain about Lord Buddha's concept, which I explain in my Facebook timeline. I got this knowledge from the Tripitaka and listened a lot of teaching of Lord Buddha's teaching from the monks, from the radio and other books. In Tripitaka, there is Lord Buddha says everything has more sadness than happiness if we catch something in mind. It means if we catch something in mind in just a second also, at that moment there are two things in our mind and then our body. It means if we having something, we have a physical taste of this and physical sadness. It means uh, no taste like that. There's a sadness and the taste of that is that happiness of that. In at that moment, our mind generate happiness and sadness. It means because of the taste of that good thing, our mind generate happiness and the desire for it, and we bother for it, and we think when we having it, and because of the desire our mind is burning to have it again and again. We have a fear to lost it, and lot of things generate in our mind at that moment. We having some taste of something. It is that Lord Buddha says that sadness part is more than that happiness of the good or something at that moment. If we catch it in mind, it means if not catch something, there is only physical taste and physical sadness of that thing. That's common for everyone, every race, such as Lord Buddha, or me, or you, or everyone. Common for that physical taste or sadness. If some good or thing, if some food or if some house, or if some cow, or anything. Therefore, Lord Buddha says, don't go to catch in anything in mind, and that is not good for you and me, because it generates sadness inside our mind. That sadness is, Lord Buddha says, more than the happiness we gain from it at the moment we having it. That's the Lord Buddha's concept. We can understand that concept by meditation, by Lord Buddha's Vidarshana Bhavana, that called that all over the world. A lot of people know that Vidarshana Bhavana. Also, I am describing my timeline also very clearly how we meditate step by step. Then when you achieving to higher step of darshana bhavana, and you can realize the happiness and mind comfort and the body comfort. Then you feel that when you in higher stages, you never had that kind of happiness or taste in any other thing from the world. Then that time we decide that when we are in the desire, or when we having something taste or like that, at that moment we have some sadness in mind because of our desire, and because of we catch it at that moment. That sadness is more than the taste of that can I didn't understand when we remove our desire and remove our taste and remove our catching it, and when the meditation, at that moment we realize when we remove our desire, or if we meditate without catching it, we feel a lot of comfort and happiness and mind comfort and the body comfort. Then that thing come from the removing our desire and removing our taste to anything inward. Let all the things go away from my mind. Then that moment we can believe that Lord Buddha says is correct. That concept is correct. That difficult to understand in our normal life, because we have a lot of desires, and we like to having a lot of things because of the taste of that. But Lord Buddha says, more than the taste of that, if we catch it in mind, we have more sadness in our mind at the time we having it. That's the truth. That can identify by Vidarshana Bhavana and thinking of the concept and other things. It means